So, the reason the money is coming for the Proud Boys, for the people who murdered people on U.S. soil, who committed treason, who stormed the Capitol, is because number one, the Republicans did not do their job. When it was time to punish him, they did not do their job. Instead, you guys, 98 million of you that decided not to vote, that listened to Ice Cube and some of these others talking about we gonna sit this one out because of this, that, and the other. You don't sit out elections. You sit and you protest economic things like the bus boycott. You don't sit out of an election, you idiots. But some of you all listened to them and you had all your things about Kamala Harris and she put black men in jail and everything, but nobody talked about his record. And literally from November when he was elected to January when he took office, there were 18 people that literally died on his watch, at his command. But nobody paid attention to that. You didn't talk about that. Black men, you got on here, a lot of them were people like Charlemagne the God, just ignorant people with no thought process, bits and pieces, not understanding the political system. I cannot tell you how many times I get into debates, discussions, and everything with people who think they really understand the process. A lot of people voted because they just wanted things done. We need to do something about immigration now. There is not a problem. I want you to look in your own life. There is not a problem in your own life that can be solved overnight. Not even money. You could give somebody $1 million who say they need money and want to pay their bills, and you will create more chaos by giving them that money than you would if you just gave them advice and watched them get through. I promise you, because you know why? The way you handle anything is about a mindset. And the only person who has the mindset of handling everything all at once is the devil. Period. Period. Go look in the Bible. Everything that God did, everything that made a difference, even Jesus dying on the cross was a process, and there were steps and there were things that were required, and it's just the way it's done because it's strategic, it's intentional, and it's intelligent. Ignorance likes to run, get loud, handle everything all at once, and it's done. There is nobody of any intelligence or strategy that's going to do that. Not a person in this world. Period. Not when you're smart. So you elected by sitting out. You still voted for him, and you elected this fool. And then all of the charges and all of the justice that was about to be served on him went away. And now you have him giving money to the Proud Boys. Well, you know why? Because they need money to amp up, to get weapons, and to be more strategic about the attack that they're going to do. There's no way this man is looking for all this money to fund the ballroom and think he's going to walk out. He's trying to stay. He's trying to stay in office. If he can't stop these midterms, which really he could care less about the midterms, he really didn't care about them. He cares about himself. So he needed to make sure his boys were funded and happy because they got something down the road. He didn't want to do it too soon because you do it too soon, he wasn't sure. Because if you look at it, most of those Proud Boys and most of those people are very ignorant, what we call PWT, poor white trash. And they may have money, but their mindset is poor and they're ignorant. Defecating in the Congress, who does that but poor white trash? Who else would go and use the bathroom like a dog? Who would do that? It's the mindset. So he needed to make sure. So he know they're not too swift. So if he had given them the money when he first got in office, they wouldn't have it. So it's a fight. It's a strategy. But follow the money because we're going to see this same attack again. It's been your girl, Candid with Kim. Because if it needs to be said, I'll say it. You better vote in these midterms like your life depends on it. Because your local government is everything. And we need to send a message to the local government that we are tired of the foolishness. And Republicans, We see your bull and we're not going back. We've already taken way too many steps back. It stops now. But it can only stop if you stop listening to the idiots and you vote.